Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and another video here. Today I'm going to be putting together my rack for November, and this is something I've kind of been wanting to do for a little while, where I kind of focused on using some of my minis because I just have not utilized a lot of these. I just forget that they're there because, as you can see, I have like a third of a drawer of minis here. This is like my combined stamping polishes and mini drawer because, you know, they fit, so that's what I did. So I figured for November I would do a mini mani month where I just only use minis for the month of November. And so I'm thinking I'll try to pull between 20 and 30. And I'm going to do this a little differently since I really only have this little amount. We'll just go through them together and I'll pull them as I find the ones that I want. And because usually I go through the drawers by myself because there's, 4 Helmer's worth of drawers. But in this case, I feel like we can just easily go through all these together and pick them out. So I'm not really going off of any kind of color or theme like I do for some months. Like September, I obviously do blues. October, I'm always doing spooky stuff. In December, I'll do more like Christmas and holiday. But for November, because I have such a limited, quote unquote, limited selection here, we're just going to grab whatever looks good and what looks fun. So let's just kind of go down the rows and I will decide if it's something that I feel like wearing. So the first one we have is from Ciaté. This is one that I got in an advent calendar, and this is Red Hot Chili. And this is definitely a very fun orangey red. So I think this one will definitely go on the rack. One of the benefits of only wearing the minis is I have a ton of creams and I just haven't been grabbing creams a lot lately, so this is like gonna force me to reacquaint myself with some of them. This other Ciaté we have, this is, what is it called? Cupcake Queen. I'm gonna put this one on the back burner for now. It's just not calling to me, but it is a pink with a blue shimmer in there. So we'll put that back and we might come back to it. And then we have, ooh, I really like this. This is Red Red Wine, another, I think most of these are from advent calendars. My camera was way too high and I couldn't see what was going on. So yeah, this is Red Red Wine, and I'm gonna definitely pull this one out. I feel like I went in a weird order. We'll go down this row and then we'll come back, I guess. So then we have Ciaté's Pillow Fight. This is just a nice gray. I'm gonna pull that one, I like that. This is Iced Frappe or however you say it. This is quite nude and I'm just not in the mood to wear something like that right now, so we'll put that back. This is Desert Lights. I don't feel like it. It's not screaming to me. This one, however, this is called Moon Dust. Yeah, we'll take that one out. That one looks fun. I've got two kind of, I guess one's blue and one's purple. So the purple is Violet Haze and the blue is Pool Party. Let's try them both out. And another benefit of this is if I am just like, I don't love this anymore because like I don't reach for the minis, I'll know to destash them this month. This is Racing Queen. That's a fun green. I guess we'll take that too. This one is called Oil Slick. This is a good kind of fall vibes one. So I'll grab that. I feel like I'm grabbing like every Ciaté. But these last couple Ciatés are both like, I'm just not in a pink mood right now, I guess. But we have Neon Lovin' and Bubblegum Bellini. And I'm gonna pass on both of these for now. So then let's come up to the Can Make Tokyo. These are polishes that I got when I was in Japan. A couple of them were like gifts from my students. And this one, I know these have names, but I can't find it. I know I have them named in my spreadsheet. It just says Can Make Colorful Nail, made in France. Where did the name go? Well, it's number 57, and I feel like it's called like Denim Blue or something like that. At least in my spreadsheet it is. I'm going to pass on that one for now. This one is number 68. I swear, where did I find the names? Did I just make names up for these? This is kind of a paler yellow. And then I'm going to pass. That's just not the vibe this month. And then this orange, though, number 56, I think I will take that one out and put it on my rack. This is like a little sample mini that I got from PBE. This is Helium by Atomic Polish. It's a cute color, but I feel like it's too springy. And then I guess that's everything for there because these are stamping polishes. So now we are into the Cirques. This is Ruby, and it's like that kind of crushed hollow formula. I like this one. We'll grab that. This is Snozberry, and it's very flaky, kind of a deeper red. But I've got 3 reds on my rack already, so I think I'm going to put that one back for now. This is Velveteen. This is one of my favorite formulas from Cirque, where it's got that like dust of hollow glitter and shimmer. I'm going to put this on the rack, and I think I have another mini of Succulent that I'll grab from them as well. This is Sour Punch, which is a bright green with some flakies. It's just not the vibe for November. I mean, it can always be the vibe, but I don't know. Put that back for now. This is Kelly Jelly. So this is a jelly. Let's see. They're both kind of... Here's what we'll do. Okay, so I threw them on my thumb because that's all I've got. So on the right is the Ciaté, and on the left is the jelly. I'm going to keep the Ciaté on the rack and put the jelly back in the drawer for now. Here's Succulent Garden. This is the one I was talking about that is the same kind of formula, and I really, really like this polish, so I would like to get some wear out of that. This is Citrine, and my first like inclination was to be like, put that back, but looking at it, it is the perfect kind of like fall color, and that hollow, the light from my window is kind of like, I'm still trying to figure out filming in this newer space, but it in the light is so good that I think that's a must wear. This is Bonbon. I don't know. Bro, don't come for my French. It's not great. Just a pink flaky, but like I said, I'm not in a pink mood right now. Ooh, Toadstool's kind of cute though. Let's do another comparison. Okay, so on the right is the Ciaté, and on the left is the Cirque. I definitely would rather wear the Cirque. So we're gonna take that out, and we're gonna put this one back in there. Candy Apple, which is that kind of jellyish, flaky formula. This one's cute, but I just am not. Like I said, I've got too many dang reds on here already. Ooh, Night Fever. This is like a purple to tealish kind of multi-chromish looking thing, or duochrome. And then it's got that cute little smattering of hollow glitter. That's another one I'll add on there. I love how I'm policing my reds, but I'm like, as many purple and blue as possible, please. Oh, okay, we'll put this one on there too. This is Alter Ego. This is a black hollow, and I said last time, like in my last, like what I wore, that I would like to start putting more black polishes on my rack, and so we're gonna do that. This is Crushed Ice. I mean, it's cute, and I would wear it, but I just put like 2 crazy Cirque Hollows on there, maybe 3 Cirque Hollows on there. So I'll put that back in the box. And then finally we have Sunkissed, which this one is a topper. This one's a topper, so I have quite a few creams that this would look good with, so we'll pull that one. So that was all my Cirque minis. I have this Max Factor one that I've had forever and I still haven't worn. So I think I need to try this one finally. I have a few little OPIs. So one thing about the OPI mini is I think it's almost perfect in every way because it's like an exact sizing down of the OPI bottle. The only thing is they don't have the shade name on them anywhere that I can find. So I had to write them on the bottom, and like some of them have worn off, so I can't read this anymore. So I don't know what this one is, so we'll just put it back in there because we can. Oh, this one is Let's Take an Elfie. It's just a purple, I guess. We'll put that back. This one is strawberry something, but I'm not feeling the pink. This is Pompeii purple. Again, not really in the mood for that color. We have a red. This is ready for the holidays, but we've got enough reds. Put that back. Taupeless beach. I just don't feel like wearing any kind of like plain nudes right now. And then this one is heart and coal, and I already pulled a black hollow, and I know this is a different kind of black hollow, but I don't need 2 in a month. I have a couple of toppers here. So we have Pinnacle Polish Ashfall. This was like a little sample that I got at PBE. Like I said, since we have so many creams, we might as well pull some toppers. And then this is Polish Me Silly's Flirty. This one could be cute. It's kind of pastel-y though. And I feel like maybe these could fit. I don't know. We'll pull it and try it, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I have one Zoya mini left in my collection. This is Brita. Not feeling the color. I have an Orly breathable, I guess it's technically a midi, and this one's called Shift Happens, but neutral. And then I have a little stack of static nails. So this is Ever So Mod, but I already have one gray that is kind of similar in tone on my rack, so we don't need that one. This is Fig, just a little bit too neutral for what I want to wear this month. These separate like crazy. No matter how many times I shake them up, like within less than a week, they look like this again, so it's like whatever. Cotton Candy, which is a pale blue, very springy. And Earl Grey, which is another really pale blue. Look at how crazy that looks in there. Looks like cottage cheese a little bit. Too springy. This yellow, however, I think I will put on the rack. This is Sacramento. This is just a good tone of yellow for fall, so we'll grab that one. This is Milkshake, which is an incredibly pale pink. If you guys ever watched Billy and Mandy as a kid, Billy's cat was named Milkshakes, wasn't it? I used to love that. I love that show. This one is Havana. This one could be kind of good, but it's still not calling to me. Rio, which is kind of a dustier blue. You can see more at the top is what it looks like. So we'll grab that one. And then this one, here, let me shake this up because it looks really bad. Well, now it actually looks worse. This is Sage. Let me see here. Okay, yeah, this guy needs a good shake on like my nail polish shaker, but I'm gonna take that one out too because I think both of these are nice colors for fall. And then last but not least, I have a few juleps left. So we have Isabella. I have, let's just look at them all together. Brandis. I have Sam. This is Kayla, and there's almost none left, so I might be able to get like one manicure out of that one. So I guess let's look at these 4, because that's what's going to fit in the frame. So we'll grab this one. That one's too springy. And then we'll take this one. And then I have this one called Becky, and this one called Sigourney. And since, like I said, I already have like a black hollow, I don't need this one. But this one's kind of got like a shimmery flip, so we'll take that one too. Okay, so I ended up with 25 polishes for my rack, which I feel like is a good amount to like have some semblance of choice, but not so overwhelming. We've got plenty of creams and a few toppers to play with those creams because I'm not adventurous enough to put toppers on anything that's not a cream. Couple of shimmery polishes, which I love. And we got some hollow, we got black in here, which was kind of one of my goals. So I feel like this is a good set of polishes, but let me arrange them in like color order so I can kind of see what the layout is. Okay, yeah, I feel like this is a pretty good rainbow of colors here. We got like 2 reds, 2 orangey reds and orange, 2 yellows, 1, 2, 3, 4 greens, 4 blues, 4 purples, 3 blacks, a gray, a gold, and a multicolor kind of thing. So pretty good spread here. So I'm excited to start wearing some of these for November. I don't know which one I want to wear first. I'm kind of surprisingly drawn to this red, but I'm not sure. It's only the 29th of October right now while I'm filming this, so we've got some 3 days to decide, but stick around and I'm sure you guys will see some of these on my nails and on my Instagram, and then at the end of November I will post my what I wore so you can see what I wore from this and what I ended up skipping out on. So that is going to be it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you'd prefer to go through and pick polishes out with me, or if you like my other style of me just bringing you what I've already chosen. We can kind of play around with the format depending on what you guys prefer. But like I said, that's going to be it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.